Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. It is the end of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. We have a roadmap update for Alpha 3.22, that end of year patch, and a sneak peek at an upcoming vehicle. CIG released a roadmap roundup. The Gatak Sulen, the SRV, the C1, the Tumbrel Storm, and the Storm AA. They're all now released. They're released ships and vehicles. It was also confirmed that the Sulen was one of the unannounced ships on the progress tracker and has since been revealed. Alpha 3.22 had some confirmed features this update as well. So it was features that we already know that it was planned to have, but they've said, yes, they've made their go, no go meetings. So what do we actually have? We have the new derelict settlements. So these are going to be around Microtech and Hurston and Moons as well, but there's going to be some quite diverse and interesting settlements for points of interest, for mission locations, for drop-off locations, lots and lots of stuff to do at them as well. Arena Commander, load of updates here. There's a new map, Bloodshot Ridge, which is one of the settlements, and that's going to be in 3.22, but also brought into an FPS and flight mode for Arena Commander. And there's another new map for Arena Commander, Maker's Point, which is going to be an FPS map. This is a settlement on Hurston. We also have my favourite feature, I believe, of 3.22, and that's multi-crew and spawn location update stuff. This is updating all Arena Commander maps to utilise a new spawn location system for spawn selection. This also enables the long-awaited multi-crew to Squadron Battle, Pirate Swarm, Vandal Swarm, Team Tank Battle, and Free Fly, so you can get together with other people in a ship all together, multi-crew it, so you can be flying a Constellation, you can be flying a Hammerhead with a load of your mates, and take on Vandal, Pirate Swarm, or another team that's also flying a large ship or a fleet. Really cool stuff there for Arena Commander. This also joins the previously committed and confirmed hair updates at the very least, basically giving long hair and lots of different types of hair to NPCs and players as customization. Some stuff that is planned for 3.22 but is as of yet not committed. It's not 100% confirmed. They haven't gone through their go no go and confirmed it being in the patch. That's structural salvage, which is the new tier of salvage, allowing you to crunch up more of the ship than just its hull with the Vulture and the Reclaimer. Inventory containers, basically containers that act as backpacks and inventories. You can put anything you want in as long as it's got enough room in, and then those containers themselves will snap to the cargo grid of a ship, or you can take them around and you can sell directly out of them, I believe. We've also got the Santok Yai, which is that medium Xi'an fighter, and the X1 series of hoverbikes. So there's 3 of them there, but they're basically all variants of the X1. I also think we're going to see a load of Vulcan updates. Cloud Imperium have been talking about that, and there's a ton of other stuff that Cloud Imperium will be bringing to experimental modes, and lots of minor bits and potentially some more major features that Cloud Imperium have yet to reveal for the patch. CIG also confirmed that Frieght Evelvators that I hoped to be in 3.22 are not. They're not planned for 3.22. Someone asked if they were going to be in because the progress tracker showed that they were potentially ready for 3.22, and CIG said, it is not ready, no. A reminder to not use progress tracker as an indicator for release timing. It will appear on the actual release tracker, the actual release roadmap, if it is planned for a particular patch. Someone also pointed out that refinery ships look to have work complete, and does that mean that the Expanse, Galaxy, or Astra could be near completion as well? CIG again reiterated, not necessarily. The progress tracker is an indicator of scheduled work for a particular team and should not be used to estimate release timing. We do know that there are various updates coming to the roadmap and the tracker, and that should happen at some point. So Cloud Imperium plan to have a bit of an overhaul here and update it all, because a lot of the work they were showing only went up to sort of mid-December, and some had sort of stopped at CitizenCon. CIG, typically in January, they're doing all these sort of meetings and scheduling, working out what they're going to be doing throughout the year, sort of feature-wise, and what teams are going to be allocated to it. And then at the end of January or February time, Cloud Imperium go, look, there's a big update to the roadmap. Boom, this is what's going to be the plans for the next 12 months, really roughly. Cloud Imperium did say, we're currently undergoing extensive planning for 2024, including potential team changes. Now that the Squadron 42 is feature complete and those resources are being reallocated, we're opting to wait until this process is finished before updating the roadmap further, which may be at the start of the new year. We're also exploring several improvements to the roadmap itself based on the community's feedback. F8 Insurance. This piece of news is only really relevant to people that bought an F8 during the Golden Ticket event and only have 6 months insurance on it. So you can email CIG, and anyone that has already emailed CIG about getting the 120-month insurance that was offered during the IAE will have their tickets honoured. Cloud Imperium might not respond to you straight away, but you're basically in a queue, and once they get to you, they'll be able to sort you out. So if you haven't done that yet, you've got 6 months insurance on an F8, drop them a ticket. You have until 8 PM UTC tonight, 30th of November, but chuck them in when you can, and hopefully CIG will be able to sort that out. You've only got a few hours after this video if you haven't put your request in yet. Also, 8 PM UTC tonight is when the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo officially ends, so make sure you've got all your purchases and rentals done. There was a variety of Warbond daily deals that have been added if you want to upgrade a ship to a new one, and then potentially get it a bit cheaper than you would otherwise, but you will be able to get all this stuff in game. No need to chuck extra money into that. You can get it all in game. Why not get it in game? There was a sneak peek on the RSI website. In the interactive IAE magazine on the IAE section of the website, there was this little notes page, and it had been blank throughout the IAE, but now it's been filled in by what appears to be Garmin Humble, the bounty hunter, which we saw a little short on a while ago. In the bottom left corner of the notes, there is a piece that's been ripped out, and this appears to be part of an outline for the hover bike that we saw at CitizenCon in the talking ship presentation. Basically, they showed 10 sort of sets of ships and vehicles that would be in our hands within the next 12 months, and the first one they showed looks very much like this. We only have a little bit to go on, but I would expect that to sort of maybe be turning up early 2024, maybe as part of 3.22 if we're lucky. It looks like it's a Mirai ship or a Gattac ship. It's a hover bike of some description almost certainly, but I'm interested to know what you think. Zin agrees with me as well. I asked her what she thought and she went, yep, I think that's probably right. I wonder if that torn part of the page will turn up somewhere in game or on the website later. What else is going on for the rest of the year, though? So we got Alpha 3.22. That will be the end of year patch. It's going to be going into first wave PTU testing within the next couple of weeks, almost certainly. Hopefully, in about a week's time, we'll have to sort of wait and see. That's got a load of new features. We've also got Pyro and the replication layer and potentially even server meshing tests going on and going out to wider audiences. We've got Pyro Playground, that sort of stuff. So Cloud Imperium said they will be testing that out a few more times. Some really, really important stuff being tested on that preview branch over the next few weeks, most likely. We also have Luminalia. This is basically Advent Calendar, Starsets and Christmas, and they give away a load of free things by checking out the website each day and opening the Advent Calendar there. So that might start the 1st of December, quite possibly. So stay tuned on the RSI website for that. Jump Down. CIG are running the Jump Down event. Also, Siege of Orison. Siege of Orison is going to be running throughout the weekend. Really, really excited to see Siege of Orison 2.0, especially as part of the 3.21.1 branch. It's been heavily updated, Siege of Orison, and I have yet to play it with its updates. I am, however, having internet issues at the moment. My connection keeps on dropping every few minutes, very briefly, which means I can't really stream, and I've been unable to play Star Citizen properly, or at all, really. So, really, really annoying. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get that fixed before the weekend. If not, I'll use my emergency line, which hasn't got the best record, but it's better than nothing. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, boom! That's it for your updates today. I'm interested to know, do you think that little outline, that little tear in the notebook is referencing that hover bike from CitizenCon? Do you think it is that, or do you think that's a bit of a stretch? Are you excited for Alpha 3.22 and all of those new features, and what features are you most excited about there? Are you keenly awaiting the Pyro Playground playtest again, and I'm excited for the replication layer and server meshing tests and stuff like that? What about Luminalia? Are you expecting something cool throughout Luminalia? Have you been playing Jump Down? Are you looking forward to the Siege of Orison? Do you think 2024 is going to be a fantastic year for Star Citizen's development and features coming into the game? Whatever your thoughts, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What is best in life? To crush your enemies? To see them driven before you? And to hear the lamentations of their women? No, of course not. It's NordVPN. I never saw Conan the Barbarian checking his bank balance and then watching some cool shows on Netflix, all while protecting his privacy and being super secure. To be honest, I can't even remember Conan wearing a shirt. Silly Conan. And now, a big old snake god's got your internet history. Good job. Don't be a Conan the Barbarian. Check out NordVPN. Links below for powerful discounts too. Do you like using your eye holes for extra immersion in Star Citizen and help aim and do some cool stuff? Well, you can with Tobii Eye Tracker 5, which is on sale at the moment. This gives you native high-precision head and eye tracking in Star Citizen. Very cool for general immersion, for combat both in ship or on foot. They are absolutely fantastic pieces of kit, and both Zin and I have one. Use the links below to grab one or to find out more. Every month we've been giving away a ship for Star Citizen, but for November, to celebrate the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2953, we are giving away a load of different ships, each to a different person. The Avenger Titan, the Drake Cutter, the C-8X Pisces, the Mustang Alpha, and the Nomad. All great starter ships, but also useful for any fleet. They all come with a game package and lifetime insurance. That's all you need to start playing Star Citizen. That's 5 prizes and 5 chances to win. Just comment on any of my videos made during November to be in for a chance of winning. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that goes the extra mile in supporting the channel via Patreon or the join button under my videos and then becoming a channel member. Please consider joining those fabulous people as well. It allows us to make daily content for Star Citizen and Squadron 42, delving into all the news, drama, development info, and gameplay that these games have to offer. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.